Hey everybody, and welcome back to Ready Steady Play. And today we're continuing Resident Evil. So this is of course the Resident Evil board game from Steamforged Games, and it is an ongoing adventure in the Spencer Mansion, just like the first video game. This is the third game Steamforged produced in the series, but the first of the Resident Evil games. And in this episode, which is episode 6, we're continuing our exploration. So let's take a look at the mansion map and see where we're at.
Resident Evil.
So I asked our patrons where we should go next, and you can see here the map as it is currently explored. All the stars are the areas that we've cleared in the mansion. So we got the music notes, so we could have gone to first floor West B, but the patrons asked for second floor East B, which requires us to have the shield key. Yeah, which we've got here. So there you go. We've got the shield key there. So we are in fact heading over to second floor East B to see what's going on. We've got Chris here as normal. Now I've taken a very light loadout. You can see I'm on my full hit points here. But I've taken a very light loadout this time, so we've just got the handgun, the lighter, and the flamethrower with us. So hopefully that's going to be enough to clear this mission. As you can see here, I've actually started in a room with a zombie, so that's going to be fun. We've got a special mission here to find another item from the C deck, and there is going to be a puzzle. So let me read you a little bit about that. By now the storm outside is all but past. Not even the gentle patter of rain remaining. Yet the horrors within the mansion persist. Your senses are shot after so many shocks and scares. Your limbs tired from fighting off the monsters that prowl the rooms and corridors. Everything tells you the outlook is bleak and the likelihood of surviving this nightmare is painfully low. Yet that won't stop you from fighting until your last breath. It's up to you, and no one else, to rescue your missing teammates and conquer this nightmare. I mean, we've only just begun, so, you know, this is a long way to go. We haven't killed a single boss yet, so, Chris, I'm afraid you've got a lot of work cut out for you. So there's just one special rule. So the objective here is to find the item from the C deck. As we know from the game so far, that's a key item that we're going to need to progress the game. So we're going to have to do this. There's also what's called a statue puzzle, and in order to solve the statue puzzle we're going to need items from the B deck, so we actually need to go through the entire B deck. The B deck has 4 cards in it in this game, and I've set it up here. The 4 cards are the 3 cards we need to complete the objective and a grenade launcher, so we really want to get all of those cards. However, what we've also got going on here is a locked door that's locked with the armor key, which I don't have. I'm pretty sure that's a C item, so I might get that from completing this mission, but I don't know when I'm going to get the armor key, so I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to open this door during this mission at all. But that's about it. Otherwise, as far as I'm aware, it's standard rules, which means that, of course, we lose the game if the tension deck runs out. We can reset it at the typewriter if we can find one, and we want to end the mission with not too many zombies on the board, please. So, with that in mind, let's get cracking. So, to start, the question is, do we start by killing this zombie? I've got very little ammo, but I do have my flamethrower. So the flamethrower is, it is range 1. So we do have to we can get next to that zombie, and then we can potentially kill it. And it's got the decapitate keyword as well, which means that it ignores the tough hide special rule. So if you remember, here's our zombie here. If it's killed, it's replaced with a corpse, but not if it's burnt with a flamethrower. We've got 2 B items on the board. One over here. one over here. Both of them are in quite dangerous rooms. There's also 2 corpses in this room. There's also 4 cards in the exploration deck for this one, so there's quite a lot more of this level for us to reveal. I think it's mostly going to be revealed over here, but we can also obviously go up here where the camera is as well. So, with that in mind, action number 1, we'll start off, and we'll just move, I think... Do I want to reveal more? No, I think I want to go get this item B here, because I know I need it, and I'm right next to it. So, we'll go 1 step forward, and then we'll make an attack with the flamethrower against the zombie. So, this takes my flamethrower ammo from 7 down to 6. And then we get to throw 2 dice. Come on. Burn that zombie up. Get it. Did I do it? Yes, I think that's it. So everyone in the square is hit and takes 1 damage. 1 damage is sufficient to kill the zombie, and also he doesn't leave a corpse. So that's good. With 2 actions left, I think we'll just step up here and let's open the door. Now it's time for the reaction phase. There's no enemies on linked tiles currently. There's actually only 1 other enemy over here, and this door is closed, so we're all good. He's gonna just hang out over there for now, which means we're just drawing a tension card to see what happens. The closest door rattles and shakes, the handle shuddering before suddenly being thrown open. Open the closest non-locked closed door to the characters. Enemies on the 2 tiles... Oh, so we don't need to worry about that escalation yet, because we're not there yet. We've been doing relatively well with the mansion escalation dial, so that's okay. Interestingly, the nearest closed door to me is actually... non-locked closed door. It's actually this one up here, which is currently an unknown. So, I guess this just eerily swings open and sits there, tantalizingly. But that's it for no escape, and we can press on. Back to our turn. So I think our first action is going to be to step onto this little tile here, which means, of course, we have to resolve 1 encounter card. Hopefully, nothing too serious. After resolving all spawn enemies on cards drawn with this one, each enemy on this tile and tiles linked to it perform a reaction. Well, that could be really bad. Fortunately, there are no enemies, and we're not spawning any because it was just 1 card, so that's a bullet dodged, shall we say. Alright, moving on, 3 more actions. We can go 1, 2, 3 up to here, and that's the end of our turn. So we progress towards our B deck. We've got a scary encounter next time. Also, I'm leaving all these doors open because I don't know, I guess I'm feeling reckless today. Normally I'm quite judicious about shutting them, but not today. So, no reaction phase, still no one is reacting currently, and now it's time for the tension card. Cornered. A vicious snarl sends a shiver down your spine as you realize your foe has found you once more. Locate the tile closest to the active character where there are enemies but no characters. Remove the enemy on the tile with the highest threat level and place this on the character's tile on the closest spawn point. So, this would be actually the one I'm standing on, but you can't use the one I'm standing on, so the zombie at the back of the house here appears behind me here. Now, the question is, do I care about that? I might care about that. I might not. Zombies are pretty slow, but they build up, and of course I get punished if there's too many of them on the board when I end the mission. But you know, it's a survival horror. I don't have infinite ammo. Do you know what? It's really going to depend what that 2 encounter token there reveals. You know, if that 2 card encounter token isn't too bad, then fine, I don't mind. But if it's really bad, then it could trigger that zombie to do something, so maybe we should kill it. The thing is, the handgun's so useless at killing zombies, and then it's just like, how much flamethrower ammo do I want to waste? I'd be better off... Okay, do you know what? I've talked myself into not killing this zombie yet, because the flamethrower has area of effect. So let's go into the room, see how bad things look, and then maybe we'll need to use the flamethrower's area of effect to resolve our situation. So, with this in mind, we'll spend 1 action to walk into the room and see what happens. Okay. Encounter card 1. Ignore the effects of any other counter cards drawn with this, and shuffle them back into the encounter deck. Place this card next to this tile for the rest of the scenario. The character on the tile draws an encounter card, discard it without resolving the effects. Ah, the safe room! I can't remember why I got this. I think it was because Brad did a mission to get it, but it rarely comes out and is useful. In this case, it's come out and it's very useful. I'm going to have to leave it somewhere here because I can't actually put it on the board next to that tile because it's completely surrounded. But great. What I'll do is I'll just not draw another card because I haven't drawn any yet. So we don't have to shuffle anything back in. Great. Well, that's great news. So now I'm feeling a bit better about just leaving this zombie behind. So we'll take 2 more actions, 1 to step forward and 1 to pick up the B item from here. And hopefully we'll get something good. The grenade launcher? Question mark? So first B item. Okay, it's the sun file. So this is going to show us part of the solution, and it's quite hard to see here, but I'll show you over here. This is going to show us part of the solution to the statue puzzle. So there's going to be 3 of these files that we need to collect in order to solve the statue puzzle. So this is card number 1, so that's a good start. I guess I have to carry this around. So it's a good thing I left lots of inventory space, actually. That was an accident. I mean, it wasn't totally deliberate, but that's fine. Cool. So, and then we've got 1 more action, so we'll just step back over here. Brilliant. And then it's the reaction phase. This guy's just going to go over here, and we're going to draw a tension card. Are the footsteps you hear at the edge of earshot another survivor? Or do they belong to something else entirely? Regardless, one thing is clear. If you can hear them, they can hear you too. Well, I'll take all clear. Okie dokie, so that means it's back to me. Now I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3. And now I'm gonna draw an encounter card. After resolving all spawn entries on cards drawn with this card, replace the closest corpse with a zombie. Okay, again, it's kind of helpful that these are triggering with these relatively straightforward tokens. The closest corpse is actually, I guess, this one. So this becomes zombie, even though it's quite far away, actually. So, not too bad. Right, and with that was 3, so we do have 1 action left. So I guess we just step forward. And I guess the question is, do we open any of these doors? I think I'm disinclined to do so, because I really am going to be quite particular about searching all of the Bs, because I know one of them is the grenade launcher, because 3 of them we have to do anyway. So if I just so happen to find all 3 files, I'm still going to find the last B token, because it's a grenade launcher. My only hope is that it's not concealed behind this room, but I'm pretty confident there can't be anything we need in here, because we don't have the armor key. So if there's a B item in this room, then we'd just never be able to get to it, and we couldn't complete the mission if it happened to be one of the files. So yeah, I think we just continue looking for B tokens and picking them up. So with that in mind, this guy moves up here, because if I can get all the files as well before I find the statue room, then I can just complete the mission in the statue room, right? I mean, can I complete it as soon as I get the C token? Let's have a quick look here. Once the item C card for the scenario has been collected, the players can choose to successfully complete the scenario at any time. So, that's good. So we've done the zombie. We'll quickly do the tension card for this phase. You can hear the trees rustle outside, swaying on the wind. The longest of their branches tickle the window panes, scratching like nails. Lightning flashes and a long shadow stretches over the floor. Suddenly, you're not sure that sound belongs to the trees at all. Hey, it's all clear. So with 4 actions, I think we're probably just going to run down the corridor here. The question is, do I pick up the A item? I'm generally quite underwhelmed by the A deck, but I do know there's now grenade launcher ammo in there, so given that the corridor is relatively clear, I think we should take time to do that. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's actually our whole turn. So we are on a link tile with this guy, so he's going to keep moving towards us. This guy, not so much. And diseased claws. Oh, this is a bad one. Good to get it out the way at the start. Place this card next to the tension deck with 4 wound tokens on it. If you're hit by an enemy while this card is in play, you suffer poison in addition to the attack's effects. At the end of your turn, discard a token. And the final token is discarded. Discard this card. So let's try not to get hit by any zombies while we're waiting for this to tick down. Okay, at least it doesn't have a special symbol on it, so that's good. And I guess we're just going to press on. Is this room really completely... Oh, this is the other starting room. The other player would have started in here. So, we're going to start by picking up the A item that we're on. So we'll grab this token here. And see what we get. Actually don't have a lot of inventory space. Maybe this is a bad idea. This character can spend an action to retrieve and resolve the mission card. Oh, I shoved these in this deck at some point, didn't I? I think this is the result of a narrative card? The character can spend an action to retrieve and resolve the number 6 mission card. Okay, so I think what we'll do probably is... Oh, well, I don't know, because now I've got this stuck in my inventory. And... I don't know. Maybe I'll resolve it. If I run out of space, I'll probably just resolve it. If I get a chance to put it away in the box, maybe we'll wait. We'll see what the board state looks like. It's only going to get worse, though. So maybe it's better to resolve it now. I'll tell you what, we've got 3 more actions. So let's just go 1, 2, 3 and open this door. And that's our turn. Enemies react. This zombie continues to follow me through the house. The other zombie can't do anything. So it's time for our tension card. All appear safe, but you don't dare relax in this haunted nightmare. The slightest lapse of concentration can lead to an untimely demise. This is the best of the all clears. We also needed to take this down at the end of the turn. Alright, so we've got our 4 actions back. So I'm quite happy for that zombie to keep following me, actually, because I don't really want him there. I'd rather he be over here. So I'll just move, we'll take 1 step into here. And then this says, this character can spend an action to retrieve and resolve the number 6 mission card. So should I just do that? Sure. So that was 1 action to step into the room. That's an action to trigger the yellow gemstone. So I'll grab that card. Okay, so the mission is yellow gem into the tiger statue. Draw cards until it's going to be Brad, because he's the only reservist I've got. Draw cards until Brad finds 3 or more clues or abandons the mission. If he was killed or abandoned the mission, shuffle this card back into the deck and place the yellow gemstone card in the item box. If this character found 3 or more clues, search the item deck for an item of your choice and add it to the item box. Then shuffle the... 3 or more clues. Search the item A deck for an item of your choice and add it to your item box. Then shuffle the item A deck and remove this card and the yellow gemstone from the game. Cool, well I like that. I like to have a free item of my choice. So come on Brad, let's go. We grab the encounter deck here and we just start flipping these cards over, and based on the symbols we see, this determines Brad's fate. So first we've got Brad takes a wound, but he gets a clue. We'll get Brad's wounds out after we've resolved all the cards. So, another wound for Brad. That's bad. How many wounds can Brad take before he dies? Like 4. Aha! Another clue. That's good. Last card. Oh, please be a clue. It is! Oh, we got lucky. Alright, so 2 wounds to Brad, but he has succeeded in finding us a item A card. So, we must get out the hit points for Brad. I've got them over here somewhere. Alright, that's half health for poor Brad. So, he could have taken 3 more hits and he would have died? Alright, so these are removed from the game. And these go in the discard. And we can search the item. I mean, you best believe I'm going to get that grenade launcher ammo. We could get the blue gemstone. I think it... I don't know if it does anything different. It does give you a different mission card. But there are those grenade rounds, so let's grab those, and we get to put them in the item box. So there we go. We got some extra grenade launcher rounds to help us out, which we'll definitely need when we find Yawn. Everyone knows the grenade launcher is how you beat Yawn. And so it's back to my turn, and I think I'm just going to spend my final 2 actions to approach this door here and open it. There we go. So this zombie here continues to chase me around the house. And this one here is not on a linked tile, so card time. Fevered Assault. During your next turn, increase enemy movement values by 1. Unnatural vigor possesses the undead as they hurl themselves towards you in a stumbling run. I'm not a fan of that. I have also got to tick this down. I've got to remind myself of these ones that are in play. And that one's up there. Alright, cool. So, 4 actions again, and we'll step into this room and see what happens. So, this is resolved with one of these. Spawn a zombie in your square. Well, that's the least good possible option. Especially because the zombie behind me is running at me. Blah! There's a zombie in this room. Alright, well, with no majorly good options, I think what we should do... I've only used one action, which was step into the room. So, I think we should shoot it. This will draw the other guy a bit closer towards us. But I think that's probably fine. He's 1, 2, 3 moves out of the room. So maybe when he gets into here or a bit closer, we can shut this door so he stops coming, because I don't want him to get too much closer than that. And the fevered assault doubles their movement, so. We also need to be careful with diseased claws as well, because I really don't want to suffer any poison, so possibly we just want to set this one near us on fire. Well, let's start with the handgun. And because it's really bad, we'll spend 3 bullets to just, so down to 12. To just, maybe I should just burn this guy. I mean, truly, I'm not sure why I'm using the handgun. And if I miss, he's going to hit me with diseased claws, which is really bad. If I miss, he hits automatically with diseased claws. Yeah, I've convinced myself that this is not worth the risk. I don't know why I would be using the handgun, honestly. We'll use the flamethrower. So, 2 dice. Here we go. Well, that's done it. That bang there is the 1 damage we need to kill him. Of course, this aggravates his friend, who now stumbles 2 spaces down the corridor towards us. Okay, so I've got 2 actions left. Am I just going to run around this room for a little bit? So I've got kind of 2 strategies I could potentially do here. One is to open this door and let them both come into this room and then try to torch them both at the same time. The other is to close this door and just kind of leave that guy there for now. My concern with that is that he'll just be a pain when I get back around to that part of the house. So I think with this in mind, let's leave the... I've only got 2 actions, though. And that guy will hit me. When does this end? During the next player's turn, increase enemy movement value. So this is just during my turn, actually. Which is really not too bad, because... Well, actually, the reaction phase and the tension phase are part of my turn, aren't they? So... So yeah, I'll tell you what, let's just spend our final 2 actions to walk over... Am I going to pick up another item A, though? If I open that door, though, that zombie on the other side is going to hit me. Because I don't have enough actions. Yeah, so it's the fevered assault. I have to wait for it to pass. So I think this is our best shout. So, that's the end of that. So it's the reaction phase. So this guy goes 1, 2 over to here. And then it's tension card. You can hear trees... Oh, we had this one already. Alright, cool. So, fevered assault is also resolved then. And also diseased claws should actually be on the one. So this is the last turn with diseased claws as well. Which is good. Alright, so we'll start our turn by grabbing the item A that we're standing on. So let's see what this is. Handgun bullets, that's actually super useful. I guess now we can afford to do some handgunning. So what I'll do, I think, because the Fevered Assault is over, I can spend 2... 1, 2... I can actually afford to just run up to that door with my final 3 actions. 1, 2, and open it for 3. There we go. And then we'll get an enemy reaction phase where this guy stumbles over here. And this guy stumbles around here. Oh my god! Zombies everywhere. Hopefully the tension card I draw is not too bad. So I'm kind of relying here on getting them together and burning them before things get out of hand. Another all clear. So actually, and at the end of my turn, Diseased Claws should have resolved as well. So, that's good. Now, how do I get you two into the same space so I can burn you both? I'd not thought through the plan up until this point, but I kind of got them both in the wrong space. I mean, I could just shoot the pistol at one of them and use it to move them around. Weirdly, you can, like, knock back the models in any direction, so you can use the pistol a bit like sort of an odd grappling hook. For example, if I rolled 3 pushes against this guy, I could actually push him. He could literally get pushed 1, 2, 3, or he could get pushed 1, 2, 3 over to here, and then I can kill them that way. So, how about this guy? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I think we shoot this guy with the pistol then. We'll do 3 pistol shots into that guy, and hopefully we just roll 3 pushes. Or else we kill him. But if we don't do 2 damage, he'll remain intact, which isn't ideal. But let's find out what happens. Well, shit. I didn't think my plan through at all. I forgot how to play this game. So, oh well. This guy becomes a corpse. And this guy steps into my space as a reaction. I forgot he would do that. So what I'll do, I think, is just flamethrower this guy in my space. I'm down to 4 flamethrowers now, which is not great. But I need to be running around back and forth here, so... yeah. Oh! What's that? No, it's just as good. He's still dead. Okay, so that's that problem taken care of, at least. Alright, so that was 2 actions, wasn't it? Attack twice. Now, there's no more zombies on the board, which is a good thing. I think... I'm conscientious that if I step in here, this could have a all nearby corpses wake up kind of vibe. I really want to shut this corpse in these doors. Now, I'll tell you what we'll do, because I'm being overly cautious. Rather than just running around wasting time closing doors, I'll spend my last 2 actions to step back over here and spend a kerosene to burn this corpse. Possibly a terrible idea. I really need some more kerosene. Possibly I should have taken that instead of the grenade launcher ammo, but it's all too late for that. Anyway, there's no reactions phase, so we're straight into the tension card. Still all clear. Low growls torment you. Sinister whispers that bleed from behind closed doors and through thin walls. In this hellish place, little respite is offered. Only moments to catch your breath for as long as you dare. Okay. That's fine. We'll go 1, 2. And now we'll Resolve 2 encounter cards. Spawn a Cerberus. No, I hate them. Alright, so there's a Cerberus in this corridor guarding that item. And spawn 2 zombies. Oh, geez. This is getting out of hand. So I guess we're just adding more zombies to this tile here. Now, I'm very upset that I can't actually get close enough to them this turn in order to burn them all with the flamethrower. But what I know is that the Cerberus has 2 movement. So, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 4 actions to get next to them. So the zombies are also going to do their special attack actually this round, because the top card has the special symbol on it. So the zombies' special attack, it just has range 1 and assault. So they can do this at a longer range, and when they're done, they end up in your space. So that's not ideal. It's not ideal. But it just kind of means I got 2 actions, and I don't really know what to do with them this round, because I need that item at the end of the corridor. I need to be here. I can't not get that. But I can't actually move closer without putting myself in jeopardy. Curse you, flamethrower, if only you had more range. Or if only I'd already found the grenade launcher. See, there's a plan. The other plan at the back of my mind was if I could step back into this room here, then I could close the door and they wouldn't react. But the problem with that is I can't open this door and run around and get them all with the flame. It's just frustrating that because I'm stood on the spawn marker, they've all spawned in the same location and I can't get them with the flamethrower. It's just really annoying. But yeah, I think actually what I have to do then is just spend 1 action to step forward, because I need to be closer anyway, and I don't want to waste my actions. And then I'll just hang out there, skip my final action. I don't really want to do anything else with it. Because now they're going to react, right? And the Cerberus will go... He doesn't have range, does he? Oh, the Cerberus... Oh, the Cerberus's special attack is range 3. Okay, wait a minute. Let me rethink my life choices here. So, I actually thought his... So I was looking at Feral. I thought Feral was the symbol that triggered his special attack, but it's not. It's the same X symbol. And that gives him a range 3 attack. So, I'm now in range. So, moving forward is very bad, and I should not even do that. So does that mean I'm just going to stand here with 2 actions left? Feels bad. But if I even step forward, that Cerberus is going to just wind up in my space, and I'll take a damage, unless I can evade him. Yeah, so I guess that's it. So, he cannot now reach me 1, 2, 3, he's out of range, so he moves 2 to here. The zombies have range 1, but they still can't reach me, so they just go down to here. And that's their turn. And then it's tension card. Ah, Tragic Echoes. This is where we give the zombie an item. Some of those friends, some of these fiends, still possess trinkets from their former lives. Tragic echoes of what used to be. So the closest zombie is given an item A token, and when we kill it, we can spend an action to pick it up. That's fine. So, now I kind of want to shoot the Cerberus, but it's not really going to help me at all. Because if I attack it, the zombies will move closer. And then they still won't be in the same spot. The only way shooting the Cerberus no, it still only has 1 wound. The only way the shooting the Cerberus helps me is if I miss it, but then it's still going to move closer to me because I missed it. So I don't think there's any way to get all three of these onto the same spot anymore, which is really annoying. So I think I probably just have to go move, flame, and hope that works out. It just means I'll be down to 2 flamethrower ammo. And I can reload it with kerosene. And I do have 3 kerosene, which is not a lot. So let's just do that. So we step forward, and then we trigger the flamethrower to burn the Cerberus. Hope we don't miss, because that would be terrible. Nope. So the Cerberus dies. And then the zombies actually both move forward to take its place because they get an automatic reaction. So then we flame them too. And that leaves me on 2 ammunition left. Yikes. And that's a whiff. So this is the worst possible time to whiff. Oh my god. Okay, so that means that, well, it means they basically both move into my space. And so now I've got 1 chance left to try and flamethrower them both. So I'll spend my final action and my final ammo to try and kill them. Not my final ammo, my penultimate ammo. I have 1 left. Oh, yikes. This suddenly got really scary quite quickly, actually. Oh, I can't see. What is it? Oh no, it's another miss! Oh no, this is so bad. Alright. So, this means they're going to react by attacking me. Because I missed them and they attack me in their space, I lose a health. So, this has suddenly gotten real bad. So now they're both going to attack me and I have to try to dodge them. And incidentally, because they did hit me, I do have the option to push one of them. So what I'll do is, after I take the damage from missing them, from this one does a basic attack, I push it off me, and then and then we go into the reaction phase, and now it's just one of them attacking me, so this is easier to evade. And I've succeeded anyway, that can't fail. There's that symbol, that's what I needed! Oh, I got my dice all mixed up. And now, because this guy's out of range, he'll walk into range again, and that's fine. So here's hoping we don't get a horrible tension card. No, it's okay, but it does have escalated attack on it. Fatigue burns hard, your muscles complaining as much as your frayed nerves on this long night of sustained horror. But for a moment at least you found respite. Pause to calm your nerves and consider your next move. Probably shooting the 2 zombies that are right up in your face. So, I think, yeah, we take the start of this turn to try and get them with my last flamethrower ammo. So, fingers crossed this works out, or else it's going to be a bad time. Yeah, there we go. So there's the hit we needed, which kills them both. Fortunate. Alright, so I think we pick up with the next action the item A that the Tragic Echoes dropped, which is hopefully something useful. A dagger. Well, if this character is attacked by an enemy in the same or an adjacent square, if they fail their evade roll, discard this card to pass the evade roll instead. So that's a nice defensive item to have. And then we've got 2 left, so I think it's going to be reload the flamethrower. So we can discard any number of kerosene tokens. I think I'm just going to discard 1, because they're quite useful and I might need them. I need more kerosene. And then I've got 1 left, so I'll just move. There's no reaction phase, so we're straight back to all clear. We've had this flavor text already. So this is actually one of the best all clears. And with 4 actions left, we can go 1, 2. And now the question is, are we just going to burn that corpse? I think yes, because that actually functionally clears the entire mansion. Obviously, we still have a lot more to explore and reveal. But I think, I mean, I am worried about kerosene. Deeply worried about my complete lack of kerosene. I'm going to have to roll twice, though. That's a 1 in 3 chance that gets up and becomes a zombie, and then I have to make more effort to try and burn it. I suppose I could just run out of here and close this door. There's literally not going to be any more, there's not going to be any more encounters in here, so even if it is a zombie, I can just evade it. I'll get away from it and then just leave it here. It's just one more zombie on the board at the end of the game if I don't deal with it. So here we have that old survival horror conundrum. I think there's also a card that turns corpses into crimson heads. I'm just convincing myself. So, yeah, as an action, we'll get rid of this corpse. Which means I've got to spend my penultimate kerosene here. I've got 1 left, which I need to save for refueling the flamethrower unless we can find more. So this is real bad, but the board's actually clear now, and with 1 action left, we can step onto this B and pick it up next turn. Draw a narrative card, then remove this card from the deck for the rest of the scenario. Alright, so let's have a look and see what exciting narrative card we're going to get. Something nice? Dust shakes itself free as an archway opens in the wall beside you. Dare you step through and see what awaits you on the opposite side? Place this character on any square on a tile connected to their current tile by a non-locked door or archway, then draw a tension card, or discard this card with no effect. Well, that's kind of a bummer, because really all I could do is use it to go back into this room for the cost of a tension card, and I need that B item, so we'll just discard it with no effect. I guess no effect was the destiny of these narrative cards in this session, no matter what. Although maybe we should actually be grateful that no effect was what happened. It could have been something so much worse. Anyway, that was the tension card, so we're back to my turn. I've got 4 actions, so we'll grab that B item, and then we'll probably just step 3 down the corridor. This will be either the grenade launcher or another plans. So it's another one of the plans. So I'm going to run out of space down here, but that's fine. So with 3 steps left, we'll just run down the corridor here. 1, 2, 3. And then it's time for tension card. All clear. This is the best kind of all clear. So 4 more actions. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just keep heading through the mansion. Alright, fine, yeah. This is all going to go real bad real soon. So we go 1, 2, 3. We step through this door. Hopefully, this isn't too bad. I'll be right back when that's set up. Well, let's so let's reveal the card. This is going to be card number 2. Alright, so that's going to look like this, I think. Alright, so there's a typewriter here, which I don't really need yet. There's that B, which I do need. There's a corpse. But there's 2 encounter cards. So I'll get this set up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are in the typewriter room. And now we're going to find out what 2 encounter cards we're going to have to deal with. Put a yellow token on this tile. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't think we'll be running around in here or even coming back here, so that's okay. Spawn a zombie. Okay. Well, that could be worse, I guess. Right, with just 1 action left, what am I going to do with that action? Alright, so the top card of the tension deck currently has nothing on it. So Ugh, it's only... If only there was a magic chest in here. I need a magic chest. The typewriter's useful. But I don't know if it's that useful. Do you know what I'm tempted to do? I'm tempted to close this door, and then just next turn... close the door behind me, and then just next turn slip through the door next to me. I guess I'm vaguely concerned that if I get out of here now, I won't have a chance to access the typewriter again. But also, I think I'm probably doing alright for time, and I just don't know if I want to spend the resources to kill this zombie so I can spend time faffing around with the typewriter and grabbing an A item. There's going to be more opportunities for A items. So I think, yeah, let's just close this door. And then we'll call that a day. So in the reaction phase, the zombie will move towards me, and I can actually move it here. And that's okay. Provided this tension card doesn't do anything horrific. Nope. Although I guess that's another of the really good all clears that's now gone. So, with 4 actions back on our list, we're going to go 1 to move, 2 to open the door, 3 to step through it, and then we'll see what happens with the card. So, 1 up to here, 2 to open the door, and 3 to back up through it, which means we have to draw an encounter card. Dun, 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 dun. It's a Cerberus. Okay, well, that makes me feel good that we didn't sort of worry too much about this zombie. So the Cerberus appears down here, and what we can do with our final action is close this door behind us. So we trap that zombie in there and don't have to worry about him forever. Never again will we have to worry about him. Ever. Good. So then the Cerberus can't reach us, so it reacts by moving 2 to here. And we draw a tension card. Which is all clear. Too quiet, perhaps, but this does have escalated attack on it. So that means the Cerberus is going to now leap down the corridor and kill us. So with our actions here, I think we're going to spend... so I could take some shots at it with the handgun, which is tempting because... if I want to use the flamethrower, I'm going to have to walk up to it. So sure, why not? I also need to use some handgun ammo anyway, so I'll spend one of my 4 actions here to spend 3 bullets, taking us down to 9, into the Cerberus. Who knows, maybe I'll kill it. I'm also more inclined to shoot Cerberuses with the pistol because they can't become corpses, which is good. Oh, wow. So that's 3 pushes. Does 3 pushes become a hit? Probably not. But what we can do is just send him away. 1, 2, 3. So he's all the way down there now. Or we could bring him closer and set him on fire so he's not tomorrow's problem. Nah, I think I'm actually okay with just leaving him there for now. Again, I'd probably quite like to try and take him out with the pistol if I can. So, we'll spend 2 more actions then to back up and pick up the B item, which is either a grenade launcher or our final objective. Either way, something good. It is the moon file, so I've now collected all of the files, and I need to find the final B item so I don't miss out on that grenade launcher. And with 1 action left, I'll just step forward. And that's the end of me. So the Cerberus reacts by moving 2 towards me, because I'm out of range of his cool attack. And then we get a tension card. Frayed Nerves. If the next character is on the same tile... If the next character is on the same tile at the start of their tension phase as they begin their turn on, they must draw 2 additional cards. Alright, that's a real bummer, because... I don't think I have enough movement to get through this tile and deal with the Cerberus in the way I wanted. And I don't want to draw 3 tension cards. That sucks. Yeah, I think I have to just draw the tension cards. It's a real pity, but my only other option... Oh, this is where I need that narrative event with the secret passage. That would be so good. Damn it. Why is it they never come up when it's convenient? Because my only other option here is to duck back into this room for a turn. But then I have to draw another encounter card. So yeah, I think I kill the Cerberus, and then we just deal with 3 tension cards. Oh, that's awful. That really accelerates our game clock as well. Which is a pity, but... yeah, I think I don't want to backtrack into that other room. I suppose the one thing is if I backtrack into the other room, I could potentially trap the Cerberus in there too. Along with anything that encounter spawns. I could actually backtrack into that room and use the typewriter to reset the deck. And then I could actually, next turn, attempt to run out of the room. Okay, fine. Do you know what? Let's do something exciting and try and manipulate the game state. So, I've got 4 actions. I haven't done any actions yet. I've just drawn this card. So, action number 1, I'm going to open this door. And action number 2, I'm going to step inside. So now I have to draw another encounter card. Spawn 2 zombies. Oh, this just got so much worse. Oh my god. Okay. So, with 2 actions left, I actually move north up here and spend my ink ribbon to reset the tension deck. Okay, so yeah, so we're definitely not... Oh, there's a really good opportunity here to set all 3 of these zombies on fire. But if I miss it, it's really bad. Now the question is, do I care about killing these guys? Like, there is definitely cards in here where they just all come back. Or like, you know, doors open. Like, I can just foresee me thinking, oh, I'll just leave these 3 guys in this room forever. And then that's the problem solved. And then, you know, like, some door opens or some thing appears and it just becomes such a problem. Anyway, there's no symbol because I've reset the tension deck. So they're all just going to do their basic movement. Which means that actually these, I can pick how they move, so they're all going to go 1 like this to get closer to me. And then this guy's going to go 2 around to here like this. So, I am very concerned about ammunition, and I think I might just trap these 3 guys in here. I am just concerned that given, I don't want the tension to ramp up, and if there's 5 or more zombies on the board at the end, it goes up by 1. So, there's a wonderful situation here where I spend a cube, and I move in here, which I'm going to have to do anyway, and now I just burn them all with the flamethrower. And then the Cerberus runs into my space and I burn it too. But if I miss, everything's going to move into my space and I'm going to have a miserable time. And if I miss again, I'm going to continue to be devoured. Let's try it. Here we go. So 1 shot with the flamethrower. We're down to 2 flamethrower ammo left. Oh my god, I'm going to be... Oh, I'm going to be in so much trouble. Nope, double hit. So, all 3 zombies, pile of smoke. And the Cerberus reacts by running into the room. I could have shut the door behind me, but I'm quite happy for the Cerberus to come in here, because now I'm just going to set it on fire too. Like I said, I am quite happy to hit it with the handgun. Maybe I should shoot it with the... Do you know what? I'll shoot it with the handgun. We'll do triple bullets into it with the handgun. So we're down to 6 ammo on the handgun. Here we go. Unless this is a complete whiff, you know, I might be able to do something with it. Now that I'm here, though, I'd quite like to go pick up that item as well, I think. Oh my god, it's a complete miss. How is this possible? Alright, so it hits me. So I go down to caution. And then I get to push it off me. So I'll tell you what, I'll push it out of the room. And my final action will be to close the door. Alright, so now I'm going to spend a bit of time reloading and getting that item A. God, how is this? This is for the birds. So there's no reaction because there's no linked enemies, so we're just going straight to all clear, so that's good. So I'll spend 3 actions to go 1, 2, 3. So I don't actually... I've just wandered over here to pick up this A item, and I actually don't have any space in my inventory for it. So I do have 1 spare action this turn, so we'll spend that action to reload my pistol. I'm on 6, this gives me 8, so I go back up to 14, which is nice. It means I don't waste a bullet. And then the handgun's done. Handgun bullets are done. And then my final action, I'll pick up this A item here. So let's see what this is. Green herbs. Well, that's good, because I'm quite badly hurt. Okay, so that's done. I'm out of actions. Dog, Cerberus can't react, so it's tension card. Oh god. A roar breaks the silence as a foe, once dead, violently drags itself to its feet, deadly talons raking the walls. Remove the closest corpse and replace it with the Crimson Head. Oh, for God's sake. I've not even explored half this level yet. So, I managed to successfully get rid of all the corpses except for 1, and that corpse now becomes a Crimson Head. That's a bummer. So, what is the stats on Crimson Head? So, they've got 2 health. They've got, they can only attack in their space, but they can do 2 damage. Relentless. They perform a move reaction each time a character on the same or a linked tile performs a move action unless the character began in the Crimson Head's space. If the top card in the tension deck is either of those 2 symbols, they move 1 extra square during the reaction phase. Okay. Well, I think probably what we'll do, because what is their movement? The Crimson Head has... It's still got just 1 movement. The top card is not a symbol, so it's still just got 1 movement. So I think we can go over here then, because we've not got a lot of actions. So here's 3 actions to go 1, 2, 3 and open the door. And then action number 4, I'm going to fire the pistol at the Cerberus. And if it doesn't kill it, hopefully I'll get enough knockback to knock it back. So I'm down to 11 bullets on the pistol. And just like, you know, fingers crossed, I don't completely whiff it. Well, it's only 1 knockback, which is a bummer, but at least it hits. And then the Crimson Head reacts by moving 1. And that's the end of that. So it's time for the enemies to react. We're still not in range with anyone, so we're going to get 2 movement from the Cerberus into my space. So maybe I'll just lock it into this room. And then we're going to get 1 movement from the Crimson Head, and we're going to get a tension card. During the next turn, if any player speaks, an active character must immediately draw an encounter card. I mean, I love this. I'm making a show. But in the spirit of the card, I'm just going to do the next part of the show in silence. And hopefully you guys will understand what I'm doing. A horde of undead fiends prowl relentlessly nearby, hungry for flesh. Don't say a word, lest they descend upon you. That's fun. This is actually brand new, card number 4. I just added this for this scenario. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? So, right. I've got 1 flamethrower ammo left. I keep missing with it. I'm so sad. I've got to kill this Crimson Head, so I'm going to try, shooting it with the pistol again, just simply because... it's so the problem is it's so easy to miss with the pistol. I've got a 50-50% chance of hitting, roughly. I've got a 50-50 chance of killing it. Of course, the pushback counts as a hit. It's just that it doesn't hurt it. But I think I've got to try with the pistol just because I'm so low on flamethrower ammo. So, we're down to 5 ammunition with the pistol. We'll throw 3 dice, because it's also got 1 wound on it already. So here we go. At the very least, we can try and push it into the space behind me, and then finish it off with the flamethrower if necessary. Hopefully we don't completely whiff this. And the Crimson Head doesn't have tough hide either, so it doesn't become a corpse, which is nice. Oh, it's a complete miss! How do I... This is so bad. Alright, so because it's in my space, I take a damage. I'm now actually almost dead. I've gone from caution, one closer to danger. I do get to push it off me. So we'll push it back here. Oh, God. Okay, so I guess what we're gonna do now is... Oh, I'm so low on ammo. This is really tense. Why on earth didn't I bring more stuff? So here's an action to use the herb to go back up to caution. And then I think we'll do one more action to put another 3 bullets into it. And that leaves me just 2 bullets left. And then after this, we're just going to have to go for the flamethrower if this doesn't work. Come on, Chris. I believe in you, buddy. Get those headshots. Oh my god, it's just a pushback, which I can't use for anything. So our final action is going to have to be our final flamethrower ammo. This is dreadful. I'm almost completely out of ammo. I mean, I've got 1 kerosene, which is 3 more... This is bad. If this misses, I'm truly in deep, deep trouble. Oh my god. So, because I've missed, it's going to move towards me. And now I've only got... I've got no actions left. That was it. That was my last action, wasn't it? And I've got basically no ammo. This is terrible. Okay, so it's attacking me with a basic attack. This is the reaction phase now. So I'm just trying to evade it. God, I've wasted so much ammo missing. But I have successfully evaded its attack, which is good because I'm on caution. Here's a tension card. Oh my god, what is this? Replace the closest non-locked door with an archway. Then remove this card from the scenario for the rest of the game. From the scenario for the rest of the game. A loud crack echoes through the rooms and corridors. Somewhere, a relentless foe has finally resumed the chase. Well, fortunately, this means that that dog isn't breaking out of the... isn't breaking out of the locked door, because this is a non-locked door. So actually, I don't think this has too much effect, but it does escalate the Crimson Head. So this door here becomes an archway, which we can kind of deal with. I think that's the closest non-locked door. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces to this one as well. At the back here. So I guess I can choose. Because they're both equally distant. But that's fine. We'll just, we'll do that one up there. Alright, I'm in a real pickle here. Do I reload the flamethrower? I mean, the thing is, I could... I think I probably just reload the flamethrower and try and kill him with the flamethrower, because I'll have to make an evade to reload it, but if I shoot him with the handgun and I miss, he's going to attack me. And I've only got 2 bullets, so the odds of killing him are super low. And he's on his escalated attack. I mean, realistically, it actually doesn't really matter too much, because if he hits me, I'll take 2 damage, I'll be in danger, I'll be down to 1 health, which is so bad, and then I'll push him off me. But yeah, I mean, actually, the chances of missing on the pistol are... Well, they're not too bad, but the reality is I'm probably... If I'm lucky, I'm just going to get to push him off me. I think, though, the chance of me... So the chance of me killing... So... okay, if I shoot him with the pistol... I think if I shoot him with the pistol... there's the chance of me hitting him and actually the chance of me evading his attack are the same. But with the pistol, there's a slim chance that I also kill him. Whereas if I just evade, then I suppose the flip side is, if I shoot him with the pistol and I miss, oh, he hits me and then I push him off me, and then I can reload the flamethrower and try and kill him that way. Whereas if I hit him with the, if I shoot him with the pistol, whereas if I just dodge and he hits me, I push him off me and I reload the and then it's a failed action. Yeah, I actually think shooting him with the pistol is the better option. I've talked myself into it, so it's 2 bullets. Here we go. Looking for a push, but obviously a kill would be great, but I'm, you know, not asking for much. Here we go. I mean, I don't want to push my luck. Just give me a sweet push. Please. Oh, a push and a kill. My luck's coming up. All right, good. Fine. That was almost a complete catastrophe. That was honestly almost super duper bad. Okay. Phew. I hate those crimson heads. Right. Okay, great. So, next action. Reload the flamethrower. This is action number 2, my final kerosene token. I've got 3 flamethrower fuels, and that's it. So whenever we see the... Oh, I forgot I had the dagger. Damn. I haven't failed an evade roll, though, have I? So, I guess that wouldn't have mattered. Fine. Okay. So, we've reloaded the flamethrower. I've got 3 flamethrower shots, and that's it. Until I find the grenade launcher or more ammunition. So, we've got 2 more actions, so we'll just run away. Nothing from that doggo, so let's just keep going. Okay, so we're still on all clear. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. Actually, I would really like to close this door. So, now I'm upset I made that the archway, but never mind. Still nothing from the dog, so here's our next card. Fear, hunger, exhaustion are all demons threatening to drag you down. But you won't let this evening be your last. Where another might find defeat, you know only resolve. You are a member of Stars, and you have a duty to perform. Cool. So, still on all clear. With 4 actions, I think there's really just 2 doors for me to do. So let's just head to this one, I think. I mean, I suppose actually, do I care about this A item? I kind of do. But I think maybe this one would be better because there's no encounter, right? Like, if I head down here, at least I avoid the encounter. Especially because I don't really care about the A item. The downside is I'm going to continue to exhaust my tension deck. But maybe it's better to draw the tension cards when there's literally no zombies and no corpses. How many spaces is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's actually... No, that's too far. That's another 3 turns. Whereas I can get there in 2. So we go 1, 2, 3, and resolve an encounter card. With 1 action left. Haha! After resolving all spawn entries on the cards drawn with this one, replace the closest corpse with a zombie. There's no corpses! I've got no ammunition and no kerosene, but I've got no corpses either. My final action then is to approach the door, and we'll get a tension card. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, so. A ghastly sense of animation possesses your foes, their bodies writhing unnaturally as they move. Place this card next to the tension deck with 6 wounds on it. While this card is in play, always use the symbol printed on this card when resolving enemy reactions during the reaction phase. Each time an enemy is killed, discard a token from this card. When the final token is discarded, discard this card. This is one of the worst in the game. How do I get so unlucky? Okay, but with that in mind, I guess we're just going to open this door. Are we not spending time to get that A item? What if it's a healing item? What if it's ammunition? I've talked myself into it. Sorry, gang. This also scared me. So now it's 1, 2, 3, and pick this up for 4. I've got one spot in my inventory, but I'm probably just going to use whatever this is right away. The handgun bullets. Yeah, okay, so pretty useful. Alright, one more card. I don't get to take that down either. All clear, so that's good. This is all the best all clear as well, but it doesn't matter because of virulent blood. Anyway, we'll start our turn by reloading the pistol for one action because, you know, I don't want to be doing it in the midst of combat. So we're back up to 8 bullets. That's good. And then 3 more actions. We just run back to the door there. Alright, and then it's tension card time. Place this card next to your current tile. If you make a successful attack on this tile, you must re-roll it. Well, the good news is I'm about to leave this tile, hopefully. Never coming back here. Alrighty, so action number 1 is open the door. And action number 2 is step through. So take a look at what's behind door number 3. Uh-oh. Well, there's the final B item. And there's a magic box there, which is good. I can get some more healing stuff. But I'm going to have to draw 3 encounters in this room, which is pretty scary. So I'll be right back and we'll get that sorted out. Yep, the armory key. I mean, you still have to come in here, so I don't really know what the armor key would actually be particularly useful here. So there we go. Our room is all set up. And now we've just got to draw 3 encounter cards and hope it's not the end of days. Encounter card number 1. Locate the closest tile to the active character that contains 1 or more enemies and at least 1 non-locked closed door. Open every non-locked closed door. Oh, is that what it means by non-locked? Okay, so actually with Smashed Asunder, I absolutely should have had that, that Cerberus come out. So, non-locked door. Replace the closest non-locked door with an archway. Yeah, so the Cerberus totally should have smashed through this. I guess I can't fix that now, so small mercies, I've given myself a break. Possibly, who knows how things would have been different if the Cerberus had come out. Maybe I'd been able to burn them all with the flamethrower. Anyway, what happens now, I guess, is that that card is going to... this card is going to cause these 2 doors to open. So the Cerberus is now free to come and get me if it wishes. I guess I'll just have to close the door behind me and hopefully this will never matter. But we'll see. The next encounter card is... Spawn a zombie! And spawn all Cerberus enemy, but all spawn... Alright, great, cool. So this zombie spawns here. Now I have to go through this discard. I mean, that's ridiculous. There's almost no cards left in here. I'm gonna have nothing but Cerberuses spawning for the rest of this mission. Ugh. Alright, well, it's just 3 cards, which I'm shuffling into a deck of 4. So, that's just gonna be great, isn't it? I bet the next card's just spawn a Cerberus. Oh my god. And then I'm gonna have 2 more Cerberuses in there. Okay. Well, there we go. Let's see what we got. Spawn a Cerberus. Who'd have thought? So, I think, given that we've got a situation here where the Cerberus and the zombie are so close together, right? There's the... Am I not... Where's the other spawn point? Oh, it's there. The Cerberus is here. Actually, no, it should be the other way around. It should be the Cerberus here and the zombie here. Well... This is bad because they've both got virulent blood, which means they can both attack me next turn. So realistically, if I don't kill them, I'm just going to be down to danger again. I've only got 2 actions left. I was going to say I could step out the room and close the door, but I need the grenade launcher. It's in this room, and furthermore, that doesn't really help me, because to get back into this room, I need to use the same amount of actions, and the flickering lights card behind me means that any attack rolls I made from that position outside the room into the room would be redundant. So what I'm going to have to do, I think, is put my fate into the hands of the dice gods, and remember that I do have this dagger if things get bad. But I think what we'll do is we'll throw the flamethrower at the zombie first, because I'm out of range of the flamethrower on the Cerberus. So, flamethrower goes down to 2 ammunition remaining, and here's 2 dice into the zombie. And fortunately, he's dead. Thank God. Alright, so that was an attack, which means everybody else is going to come and get me, including this guy actually moving 2 into my space. So maybe we just flame him as well. So here is 2 more dice from the flamethrower into the zombie dog. Should I use the pistol? I only have 1 action. How bad is it if I miss? I'm just deeply concerned about ammo and the fact that... I mean, I'm going to get the grenade launcher. Hopefully, unless some catastrophic tension card comes up. But I'm deeply concerned that I've got those 2 more encounters to do before I can get to the chest. I might as well use the handgun ammo and save the flamethrower, and I'll tell you why. It's because the Cerberus doesn't become a corpse. So here's 5, down to 5 handgun ammo. So here we go, into the Cerberus. Let's see what happens. Oh, Chris, you've missed, you monster. And that just means he gets a hit on me. So he gets a hit on me, and I push him off, and that's that. That's the end of that. And actually, this one moves 2 closer as well. I'm having a real bad luck with these pistol shots today. Like, really bad luck. But now it's the reaction phase, and the first thing that happens is the Cerberus dives onto me and attacks me. So I have to try to evade that. So here we go. Fingers crossed we can evade its attack. No, we've completely failed. This is really bad luck. So I guess now I have to discard the dagger to survive. Wow. Alright, there you go. And then the other dog just runs 2 more down the corridor towards me, and these are reset. And also this should have ticked down to 5. Oh, and I need a pension card. Great. Well, that's a bit of good luck, I guess. God, that was 2 of the worst dice rolls. Alright, let's shoot him again. I'm just going to unload my pistol into this dog and hope for the best. into the zombie dog, obviously. Zombie is the key operative important word here. It's another miss! This is extremely frustrating. I'm now in danger. One more hit and I'm dead. And do you know what's ironic is I would have missed with the flamethrower too. It doesn't even matter. Alright, well I guess I can push him off me, which I'll do. And then we'll just, the zombie dog behind me, did I move it to? I don't think I moved it to. So that's going to keep coming towards me as well. So I guess I'll spend an action to close the door behind me because we need this guy to stop coming towards me. And then I will spend one more action to use the flamethrower and yeah, here we go. If I miss here, that dog's going to be back in my space, and I'm going to be... I mean, this is really bad. I've been super unlucky with these dice. Well, oh my god. Now I've got all the luck. Zombie dog is incinerated. And I have one action left, so I'll step on the B card. And then there's no reactions, so we're over to the tension card. God, this is so stressful. Draw cards from the encounter deck until a card with a spawn enemy is drawn, and place the card in the encounter discard pile. Shuffle the other cards that were drawn back into the deck. Well, finally a break. Gunfire punctures the air ahead, accompanied by a violent screeching, then silence once more, as your unknown ally makes their escape. Are they an ally? Are they, though? Alright, nice one. So... we'll just quickly do some deck admin here. These should be in the discard anyway. This is resolved. I can't believe I've still got 2 more cards to do. I need to get to that box. I need to get my medical spray or my herbs or whatever. Right, so... I mean, I feel like the first card we're going to turn over is Spawn of Cerberus. It is, because we had to shuffle all those back in, so it's out of here. Okay, that's done. And it's back to us with 4 actions. So action number 1 is pick up the final B item, which is the grenade launcher, I can only assume. Wow. So you're rolling a red die on this one. I haven't had a red die weapon before. So it comes with 6 shots, which is great. It's got 1 red die. So the red die has at least 1 blank face. We'll have a scope out in a minute, but it does a bunch of damage. And if you roll that fancy symbol on the far right, so all of the results actually hit the space, everything in the space that it's in, but one does sort of less damage and pushes everything else. And yeah, so it's sort of varying degrees of damage, right? So it's 2, 3, or 1 damage to everything in the space, plus a push if you roll the target symbol. You just roll 1 red die, and if we take a look at the red die here, it's got, I think it's just 1 blank face, and then the rest of these are all sort of hits and things, so that's good. We haven't even seen this die before, so... oh. So, anyway, right, so we've picked the grenade launcher up. Thank God we've got that now. And we should get the ammo out, because we've got 6 ammunition for that as well. Which we're going to desperately need. Alright. Well, that's helpful, because we've got 2 handgun bullets and 1 flamethrower shot left, and that's it. So, with 3 more actions, I guess we just walk up to this door and open it. We don't have enough actions to actually step inside, which is fine, because who wants to spend their last action to walk into a 2-card room? Nobody. Especially not someone on 1 health. So, that's resolved. And now it's time for the reactions phase, but that Cerberus is still kind of just stuck there, unsure of what to do with itself. So here's a card. Tension card. Okay. All clear? Alright, so this is the key moment, right? We either die trying to get into the box, what's amazing, I was just reading the rules for area of effect there because I had a thought. Turns out that if I fire the grenade launcher in the space I'm stood in, it doesn't hurt me. It's the target plus every other enemy. So anyway, action number 1, I'll step into the room, and now I've got to draw 2 encounter cards. So here's hoping, well, it'll probably be spawn a Cerberus. In fact, I actually, what is this? Spawn a corpse, and then place a yellow unexplored token in this tile. I hate these. So the corpse spawns here, right next to me. I can't do anything about it because I don't have any kerosene left. And then we've got spawn 2 corpses. Okay, so this room is full of corpses. Should I be feeling good about that? Oh my god. Okay, so I've got 3 actions left. So action 1, I'm going to close this door behind me, because this gives me quite a lot of protection actually from the rest of the house at the moment, because the only other way into the area I'm in, other than through these 2 closed doors, is through the locked door, which can't be broken into. So actually getting in here is the only way in. But if all those zombies stand up, I'm screwed. And then we'll spend, I think, 2 more to just step into the space with the box and interact with it. So now I can drop stuff off and pick things up and interact with my inventory over here. I've got lots of stuff. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably put the flamethrower away on account of I have no more ammunition for it. So the flamethrower and ammunition 1 go back in the box. I'm tempted to put the handgun away as well, because I've only got 2 bullets for that. And then pick up the shotgun. So I'll take the shotgun out of the box, and now I have to check how much ammo I've got left for that. I've also got some shotgun rounds in there, but let me see what's left in the shotgun. So it's 2 ammo in the shotgun. So what I'll do is I'll probably take one of my shotgun shell items from here as well. I've got 2, so that lets us reload the shotgun up to maximum capacity, which is good. And then I'll probably take my... I've got loads of green herbs. I've also got the first aid spray, but for whatever reason I think I'm going to keep that. What I'll do is I'll take the green herbs and I can just combine these as I want. So I've got 4. But I think what I'll do is I'll take 2, and that brings me back up to caution. But use it, and I'll combine those, which you can do. So that's my interactions with the box done. I don't have any actions left to actually reload or use any of this stuff. So here's hoping I don't draw a terrible tension card that just kills me. Or all corpses stand up and perform a reaction. That would be real bad. Okay, so this is actually the diseased claws again. And I actually forgot to take this down when I killed the Cerberus, so that should be on 4. And this reappears with... with 4 ticks on it as well. But unlike virulent blood, this one ticks down. So we'll just leave that there. Alright, well, not great, but, you know, so be it. I've got a grenade launcher now, and I'm not afraid to use it. So, action number 1, we use 2 green herbs to heal ourselves, so we're back up to caution. Action number 2. I guess we reload the shotgun? We're definitely going to have to shoot it, so yes, we will. We will reload the shotgun. That's back up to 6, and the shotgun shells are also done. Okay. So, with 2 more actions, oh, those zombies. What a pity. I can't burn them. Well, fortunately, I only have to roll once for those 2 zombies. So 2 more actions, 1, 2. And when I move out of this space, I'm going to have to roll for those zombies, I think. Or maybe it's right now. It's right now. So here we go. I'm going to roll 2 dice. And that's my last 2 actions as well. So if any of them get up... Do you know what? I actually think it's almost worth just not stepping in there this round. Because if either of them stand up, I have no actions left to deal with them. Actually, do you know what? I'll tell you what we'll do. Is let's hold off on reloading the shotgun. Because we want to be a bit more efficient with our actions, I think. 2 shots is fine. This means that when we step in there with the zombies, we've got 1 action left in case one of them happens to stand up. So, now we roll 2 dice. So I'm going to have to borrow my trackers here. And if we get any 1s, which is the umbrella symbol, the zombie stands up. Safe. Okay. And actually then, with 1 action left, we can reload the shotgun, or we can step onto 1 more step. I don't think it matters too much. Let's step 1 more step. There we go. Okay. There's still no reactions phase, so we're just going to check card, and it's all clear. So we're back to 4 actions. Do we reload the shotgun? Do you know, I think we can probably afford to open this door first and see what's in here. So this is card number 4 of... Well, 4, but we haven't found card number 1 yet. Okay, so... Shield key. Well, we don't have the shield key. So, that's a problem, because I have to go back to my chest now and get the shield key. Oh, I also actually needed to step in here as well, so what I need to do here actually is open this door and step through, and then I need to go back to the magic box to get the shield key, because I didn't bring it like a numpty. Do I really want to go exploring along the other corridor as well? It's just going to be 1 more room, I think, that fits in here. So the question is, do I really want to go and do that? And there we have it. So we've got 2 Cerberuses guarding a door blocked with a shield key. Yeah, I've got 2 actions. I'm actually also technically located right here. So, I'm gonna have to go back to that magic box, which is a huge waste of time, and I'm a bit annoyed about it, just because it's tense, and I don't want to die, and I don't want to walk over those corpses again. But I think without a better option, I'm just gonna blast this Cerberus with the shotgun. So, yeah, that's the shotgun down to 1 shot. And it's 2 dice. And that's a hit. So, yep, super dead Cerberus. Goodbye. And then I guess my final action is actually going to be to reload the shotgun with the shells that I've got. So now I'm up to 5. Okie dokie. So we have the solution to this puzzle. So we are just actually, now the question is, I kind of tempted to come and open this door just in case there's a room here with a box in it. But that would be even more annoying to walk down here, open this door, and then have to go all the way back. Ugh, I'm loath to walk through those corpses twice more. It's so annoying. Anyway, this guy reacts by running around the corner. Barf, barf, barf! Don't sound too cute. We know the truth. It's all clear. And that is a combat escalation symbol, but it doesn't matter because we've still got virulent blood. Although, actually, I should have ticked disease claws down to 3, and also virulent blood down to 3 as well. Okay, so I think we'll... Oh! Damn. When I shot that zombie dog, this guy should have moved too. Which means as the reaction, he would have attacked me. But that also means instead of reloading, I definitely would have shot at him. So, let's retcon this a little bit. I'll try and shoot him now, and if I hit him, then we don't need to change anything. And if I miss, I'll have to go back and retcon it a little bit, because I forgot to move him. Fortunately, it's a hit. It's a resounding hit, I guess. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. So, yeah, so when I shot that one, he would have come up to here. I shoot him and kill him too. And now, my first action this turn would be to reload my gun. My shotgun. And then we've got 3 actions left. Oh, and when I go back into this room, I'm going to have to draw the encounter card as well. Oh, do you know what? I'm actually just going to run down this corridor here and open this door just because I'm so annoyed and I don't want to go back up there yet. Just because it's something else to do. So there's no reaction, so let's draw an tension card. Reanimate. Locate the corpse closest to the active character, remove the corpse, and spawn a zombie. Alright, so one of these guys stands up. At least, that's not while I was there. That's fine. He'll shamble towards us, and we can deal with him. So we've got 4 actions again, so let's kick open this door and see what's on the inside. And then one more action to step through, actually. We have to do it that way. So let's see. Alright, so it's going to look like this. So it is an A item and 2 encounter cards. Can't say I'm thrilled, but at least we know it's in there. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is just going to be a case of back up and walk out the room. So here we go. 2 encounter cards. Number 1. Discard this card without effect. Oh, no way! And number 2, bet spawn a Cerberus. Spawn a corpse. Okay, that's fine. At least, I guess so the final card in the deck is almost certainly spawn a Cerberus. So that's going to trigger when I go back up there. I think it must be, because I think we put about 4 spawn a Cerberuses back in there when we had to reset that that situation earlier. Okay, so I think final 2 actions, I'm actually just going to back out this room and close the door. Do I even need to close the door? Probably not, so yeah, it's probably fine. So we'll just step back up here. So, tension card time. I think this, yeah, okay. So tension card time. Oh my god. Enemies on the same tile as the active character immediately perform a reaction. Oh, I forgot the reaction phase entirely, but it's just this guy stepping up here, which is lucky because he's still not on my space, I think. He's not on my tile. Your enemies lunge forward unpredictably, nails clawing through the air as their teeth snap with bestial hunger. Enemies on the same tile as the active character immediately perform a reaction. If there are none, draw 2 more tension cards instead. Alright, so... And Disease Claw should have ticked down to 2 at the end of my turn. Respite. Place this card on your active tile with 6 wound tokens on it. If you begin your tension phase on this tile, discard a token instead of drawing from the tension deck. and the final token is discarded, discard this card. For once, Respite has actually come out at a useful moment. That almost never happens. Alright, I'm actually going to have to start using wound tokens for this. I need to get some nice d6s, just to help me keep track. Because they're so much better than tokens for this purpose. Okay. Right, and then we have to draw one more card. And it's an all clear. So that's good. Okie dokie. So, right, I think we just go in guns blazing, right? So, I'm going to trigger the shotgun to shoot that zombie. Straight down the corridor at the zombie. Because, you know, I need to go that way, don't I? Blam! That's a damage, and he's dead. Now let me just check. That is just a regular damage, but this does have the decapitation special rule, so the zombie is eliminated without becoming a corpse, which is good. And then 3 actions left. It's 1, 2, 3 onto this tile and spawn an enemy. No, I'll tell you what, we'll go... I can't open this stupid door, so I think we'll just go up to here and stop. And then actually the reaction phase, there's nothing to react. And because I'm on the respite tile, I don't have to draw a tension card. So that's good. So now we're back to 4 actions. So we'll step into here, which I believe is going to spawn a Cerberus right in front of us as the final encounter card from the deck. Yeah. So, one Cerberus appears here, and we'll blast it with the shotgun. I think I forgot to take this down. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. No, I haven't. So there we go. Here we go. 2 actions have been spent so far. Oh, it's a miss! Come on, man! Alright, so the Cerberus leaps upon me, having been missed, and I have to spend another action and another ammunition to blast it again. Alright, get these dice out of here. I've worn out the good luck. It's time for some new dice. These 2. Here we go. Yes! It's dead. Bam! Okay, and then with 1 action left, I could step into that space with the zombie. But that just seems like a bad idea in case it stands up and hits me. I suppose I am on caution. I'm sort of okay. Oh, God. I'll tell you what, actually, though. I'll just duck back in here. And then instead of drawing a tension card, this will just tick down to 4. And then I've got 4 actions again, because there's still, fortunately, no reaction phase here to resolve. And so now I can advance 1, 2. So we're going to roll to see if this zombie stands up. Please don't. I'd really appreciate it. Ooh, almost, though. And then we've got 2 more, so we'll go 1, 2 up to the magic box. I can't believe I left my key. The key we needed to come into this area in the magic box. Okay, so now we need a tension card because we're not on the respite tile. Come on. A sinister growl echoes from the walls, dripping with malicious intent. Well, where's it coming from? Are you under attack? Draw an encounter card. Oh my god. Furthermore, I keep forgetting to update these trackers. I'm really not very good at it. So, it's actually been 2 turns, so I can get rid of Diseased Claws. And I killed 1 more thing, so I can drop 1 more token off Virulent Blood. Now, this is entirely spent, so I have to reset the encounter deck here. And just hope for a decent card. By which I mean a kind card. Do you think it'd be too much to ask for a kind card? Can't believe how much ammo I've spent. Why is the grenade launcher on 2 ammo? I must have set it to 2 by accident. Oh, I think it was earlier. Oh, I'll tell you what it was. Earlier when I corrected the board and I corrected the wrong dial. There we go. I haven't shot the grenade launcher yet. I've not had the chance. Alright, come on. Just give me a nice card and not some horrible card. Give me the... Nothing happens card. Spawn 2 corpses. Alright. That puts 5 corpses on the board. That's so annoying. But there's not really much I can do about it. Anyway, back to my turn. I spend an action to go into the magic box and recover the shield key. Where is it? Not that. Here it is. Shield key. Right. That's mine now. I don't think I need anything else. Do I need the remaining shotgun ammo? I'm going to say no. So, here's another step back here. Here's another step here. So now I have to roll for the 2 zombies again. I'd actually be okay with one of them standing up, just because then I could run away from it and there'd be 1 less corpse on the board, which would be great. Hey! Alright, cool. You jerk. So I've got 1 action left. Do I shoot it with the shotgun, though? Or do I just evade it? Try and save the shotgun ammo. I've spent so much ammo. If I just evade it, though, it's just going to keep following me. So yeah, let's shoot it with the shotgun. Final action, shoot it with the shotgun. Oh, it's a fucking miss. Alright, so I take a damage, and I have to push it off me. Jeez. Alright, Alright, my turn. Back to 4 actions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Enemies react. There's no reaction. There's no tension card either because we're reducing respite. Alright. Fine. Opening this door. That's action number 1. Action number 2. Step into the room. Alright, now I'm going to read the rules for the statue puzzle. A character in the same square as a crest token can spend an action to place the token in an adjacent square on the same tile. If all 3 file cards have been collected, and each crest token is in the position indicated by the corresponding card, a character in the same square as the objective token can spend it to draw a card from the item C deck. Right, so we've still got quite a lot of actions we actually have to do here. So we spent 2 so far. Now let's have a quick look here, because I want to do this as efficiently as possible. So, I mean, we have to move these around quite a lot. Star needs to be here. Moon needs to be in the middle, so Moon's quite simple to do. And then Sun needs to be over here. So now we can move things diagonally, though. So it doesn't say, I mean, you know, you feel like it should, but it doesn't actually say that no 2 crest tokens can be in the same place. So that's good, even though that would sort of be logical, wouldn't it, really? Because they are actually giant statues. But let's, with our 2 actions, where does sun need to be? Here. Moon is here. Star is here. Sun is here. Fine, so I think our first action actually is to move into here then, and our final action will be to move moon up here, because diagonals adjacent. So there we go. That's 2 actions. Now we need to draw a tension card. All clear! Good news. Okay, so we've got 4 actions. I should have done star instead. I don't know. This was inefficient. But it's fine. We'll spend 1 action to move here and 1 action to push sun here. And then 1 more action to move here and 1 more action to move sun here. So now sun is in the correct place and moon is in the correct place. And now we just need to do star. But first, another tension card. Treacherous footing. If a character begins their turn on this tile, they can only make 3 actions a turn. That is the worst time to draw this! Come on! Alright, so I might as well just get rid of one of my action cubes that I use to helpfully track actions. So we step over here. If I was low on tension cards, this would be a disaster. So that was 1, 2, and then 3. Now we have to draw another tension card. Wait, where does star need to be? Yeah, okay, so there we go. Alright, all clear. That's good. So now we can spend, that's 1, 2, and then the 3rd action to pick up the level C item. Which we have inventory space for. No, do we? Yes, we do. Because I was like, why do I have so much inventory space? I forgot I got rid of the star files. Right, I think we can be done with these, actually. Or, sorry, the puzzle files. So we've got the armor key. This unlocks first floor east scenario B, and anything locked by the armor key, which is actually this door here, but, you know, let's not worry about that. Alright. So, good news. Good news. Is there a, we can now select to win. Congratulations to me for spending all of my ammunition. Well, we'll just run through the final section of the campaign book here, but I think we're actually in pretty good nick. I don't think there's too many, there's only 1 zombie, there's only 4 corpses and a Cerberus, so I think we're okay in sort of terms of completing the scenario. So this always ticks up by 1. I think we're on the equivalent of 5 now, I think. But that's still in the green zone, so that's okay, it's not escalated yet. And then we'd have to go up 1 more if there were 5 or more corpses, but there's 4. And then if there are... No, sorry, 5 or more zombies, but there's not. If there are 10 or more zombies, but there are not. And if there are 5 or more corpses, we'd have to actually add cards to the encounter deck. But we haven't actually ever had to do that, because I've been quite fastidious. Now I'm completely out of kerosene, though, which is a big problem for me next time. So these are all removed from the game because they're not necessary anymore. And then we can add 2 ammunition to the guns, so it's 2 more shotgun, and our handgun ammo goes back up to 15. And we get 2 flamethrower ammo as well. So that's good. I think. So there we go. So we got some more ammunition. We get to heal by 1 level. So we're actually still on caution. So we might just use I might just use our 2 green herbs that we've got to go back up, because that's less stuff for me to save. And you know, who wants to start the mission on caution? Characters can use healing items in their inventory, so that's what we've done. Heal each reserve character by up to 2, so Brad is back to full health. Brad, MVP, has been doing a great job of supporting me, so I'm pleased. And then we just reset the A deck with these cards here. We reset these and this, and Bob's your uncle. That's it. So, that's the end of Resident Evil Part 6. But I'll be back for the continuing exploration of the Spencer Mansion, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. Big thanks to Game Toppers for the Game Topper. I think their campaign is almost at a close, so if you want to check that out, you can find that live on Kickstarter at the moment. And, you know, if you like the video, throw down a like and let me know if you want to see the next step. Before we go, actually, we should do our customary victory moment here. You know, it's a bit of a shame to miss it, so there we go. 2nd floor, East B, secured. And now we've unlocked 1st floor, East B, and we've also got 1st floor, West B as well. So it's 2. Going back to the 1st floor, we've actually now effectively entirely done the top floor of the mansion on both sides. Not the top floor, but the middle floor, I guess, because we haven't even been up to the 3rd floor yet. I don't even know what key that is. What happened? What key did I just get? What did I do with it? Oh, the armor key. Here it is. Good lord. There we go. Armor key. Right. So thanks everyone so much for watching. Huge thanks to the Patreons, without whom this content wouldn't be happening. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.